What's up, y'all? Today we're going to be talking about a TV show that I frankly cannot believe exists. And when you think of crazy TV shows, you might think of something like Fear Factor.
You ate pig rectum for nothing!
Or that weird dating show where people are dressed up like animals.
Oh, are they sensitive?
Or maybe even Young Sheldon.
Bazinga.
But today we're not talking about any of those. No, today we are going to cover the hit MTV show, How Far is Tattoo Far?
What is this?
So if you haven't seen the show, the premise is pretty much two friends or a couple will come on the show and design each other's tattoos. It sounds like it could be a fun time, right? Wrong, because apparently everyone that comes on this TV show hate each other. They put tattoos on their friends and significant others that I wouldn't put on my worst enemy.
Come here, girl.
No. Oh,
Come here,
you know
girl.
what? You're a You open your legs every night.
I know you ain't talking about
Prostitute.
They're best friends, can't you tell? I mean, after every episode, I would think to myself, that's the worst tattoo I've ever seen. And then the next episode would end, and I would think, no, actually, that's the worst tattoo I've ever seen. It's an endless cycle of people getting the worst things imaginable permanently plastered on their body. So you may be asking yourself the same thing that I did, which is, why would anyone agree to go on this show? And after doing a little bit of digging, it turns out that they get a free trip and hotel in New York City, and they're also paid an undisclosed amount, but it can't be that much. Well, I know for sure that it is not enough. I don't care if you're flying me to the Maldives for a month and giving me 30 grand. There is no way in hell you are going to put this on me. And I already have some silly tattoos that aren't that great. I mean, I took that picture after rolling out of bed this morning, and, I know the tattoos are a little wacky, but my God, can you just imagine walking around with this on your body? Anyways, today I just wanted to watch a few clips or a couple episodes and share my thoughts on them. So let's get right into it. In this episode, we have best friends Sarah and Kenny. And most of the episodes start off by kind of introducing the participants.
Best friends Kenny and Sarah are ready to air each other's dirty laundry. They both love to turn up.
I love to go out, except it sucks because when we go out, I feel like we just get kicked out all the time because I'm so drunk.
And are down to get freaky.
We've had threesomes before. Let's do it in the car.
In his truck. And we were both him.
And you're a virgin.
Yes. I'm just saving myself for the right person.
Okay, Sarah. Not gonna lie, you hit me with a little bit of a curveball there.
Dude acts like the Virgin Mary, but then she'll go and someone's.
He needs to learn to get his together and make better decisions.
So it seems like they have some pretty simple grievances with one another. Kenny is upset that she prides herself on being a quote-unquote virgin, and Sarah thinks that Kenny needs to tighten up and get his act together. A couple of things that could probably be worked through with a simple conversation. But that's boring. So let's see what these best friends have come up with to tattoo on one another.
I'm so nervous right now, I could cry.
You should be nervous.
You should be nervous.
Do you know what that is? Dripping down?
No, what is it?
That's
Really?
Oh, wow, Kenny. Thank you for that clarification. Honestly, before I knew that it was I thought the tattoo was great. But now, I just don't know. But luckily for her, it only takes up half of her back, so you can barely see it. So now, let's see what Sarah chose to put on Kenny.
Sarah, I can't. I'm so. Oh my God. Nah.
It definitely is so much worse.
Well, that can't instill you with very much confidence. I mean, after seeing her tattoo and then having the host of the show tell you, no, your tattoo is much, much worse than hers. Dude, you gotta be freaking out.
17 years, Sarah? Are you serious? What the is that?
Stained toilet paper. You need to clean up your act.
My God, dude. This is so bad. Like, what did you do to Sarah to where she feels like you deserve the entirety of your thigh to be a shitty roll of toilet paper?
Me and Kenny were hooking up with this guy in the back of his truck. Kenny leaves. He took a did not wipe. All of a sudden, the guy, there was dripping into his hand. That's why I gave you that tattoo. You need to clean your up.
Kenny, it's all right, dude. This has happened to everybody at least a couple of times. I can't tell you how many times I've everywhere and my explodes and I'm water fountain. So these best friends gave each other these terrible tattoos and they obviously hate them, right? They hate them, right?
I mean, I guess it has like a good font to it.
Now that I think about it, that is cute.
Excuse me, Kenny? You guess it has a good font to it? I don't know if you're seeing the same tattoo I am, but there are no letters in your tattoo. What font are you talking about, buddy? And Sarah, you have a tattoo written in I don't know if cute is the adjective I would use to describe your artwork. But moving on from these two psychopaths, we have a couple, Ronnie and Andre.
Andre and his boyfriend Ronnie give each other some ultimatums. Ronnie wants to shake things up.
Ronnie wants to be a whore.
How dare you call Ronnie a whore?
I wouldn't mind a third person coming in and helping us out, but Andre, he's never ready.
Okay, so this is a classic case of one person wanting to settle down and get married, start a family, and the other person wanting to add a completely new third party to the relationship to have three-ways with. It's a tale as old as time. So once again, their whole reason for being on this show is something that could have been solved with a conversation or two, and that is a major theme across the entire series. But let's just go ahead and see what they chose to tattoo on each other.
What the is this? Ronnie, what the
Come on, Andre, you know Human Centipede's my all-time favorite movie. Man, you really have to want to have a three-way to go to this extreme. Let's see what Andre cooked up. Of course he's proposing on this show.
I'm asking you to marry me, but I'm giving you also an ultimatum. 5 years is a long time invested in someone. I'm tired of all this waiting around, so either you marry me today, like right now, or never.
What a Sigma move from Andre. You put that tattoo on somebody, and you're like, hey, we either get married, or it's time to fuck off.
I just so happen to be an ordained minister. So, can we get some help out here, please?
Oh my god, of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? I mean, call me old-fashioned, but why would you ever want to get married on an MTV show? I'm sure it's memorable or whatever, but come on, man.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us as we celebrate the marriage of Andre and Ronnie.
I'm having a hard time seeing how this can get much worse.
Let me get a beat. Okay, look, it's the celebration. Let's throw the macaroni. Congratulations on your holy matrimony. I'm about to get my dance on. I can't believe you got married with no pants on.
So they gave each other some pretty bad tattoos. But I think it is obvious they love each other. So now let's move to a couple that's on the other end of that spectrum.
Yeah, okay. You ain't.
Oh wow, what a lovely, mentally stable man. I mean, I don't get it. If you know you're a hothead, why would you go on this show when you know that this is what it is? That thing just looks like a poblano pepper.
And you know you ain't. That's why you ain't got nothing to say.
You gonna forever
yeah,
be
I'm
a
such
slut.
a slut, but bitch, you ain't never went nowhere, so I don't give a
None of that.
Did you expect him to get this mad?
Yeah, I did.
Bitch, take the shades off so I can slide. Like, you talking too much.
Man, you, bitch.
So not only do you allow someone who obviously hates you to put a tattoo on you, but now all of your dirty laundry is just getting aired out on live TV. I mean, that's just one of the many reasons why my feeble brain cannot comprehend why anyone would go on this show.
Definitely one of the most disrespectful tattoos we've done.
What does it say?
Digmatized.
Okay. Now hear me out. That's a pretty cool tattoo, not gonna lie. I mean, I'd probably get it without all the dick stuff included, but she definitely got the better deal here.
You think you're that good that I'm just so sprung up and about you?
That's what that was based on, sex.
Oh, our relationship was just based on sex?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm a leech.
Bitch, I held you the down and you know that. I gave you a place to live.
You didn't give me a place to
How
live.
I didn't give you a place to live? You brought your over there and we ain't had no, did we talk about moving in together?
What I owe you?
I can say you owe me a mother
So
thing.
what the-
Don't
so
act like I
what
hold
did
you
you-
down.
what
Don't
did
act like
you-
I
what
was
did
not
you-
there for you because
what did
I
you do?
was.
What did you
Boy,
do?
you was crying on
What did
my
you do?
shoulder.
And bro, you goofy.
If it wasn't for me, you'd have been still at your mama's house.
Wow. True love really is a beautiful thing. Now kids, if you ever see your parents fighting like that, it's because they love each other. Okay, so this next one's pretty much like the last couple.
How would you describe your friendship?
Oh, good question. Rocky.
What bothers you about each other?
Hygiene. You need to keep yourself up.
With me? You need to keep yourself up. I don't know what you're talking about. I look good.
Okay.
I don't understand why you would put your tattoo in the hands of somebody that doesn't like you.
This is the one thing that I wouldn't want it to be. I don't understand why you're laughing.
Because it's not that bad. I just wanted you to brush your teeth.
You could have said that though, instead of bringing me all the way to a show to tell me that.
I mean, why does it take these people getting god-awful tattoos to realize, like, wait, we could have just talked about this. We could have just had a conversation instead of coming on this TV show and permanently marking up our bodies with this dog shit.
All the 8 years I've known Kayla, I've never known her to shave her bush. And it's just disgusting.
What the What the
Bitch. What the bitch?
That is so bad, dude.
Why are those coming off? What the? Oh, Jesus.
I'm honestly surprised that 90% of these episodes don't end in fights. But man, what? God, that one's rough. And I actually found the girl, Kayla, with the braid tattoos. I found a TikTok.
Yeah. What you over here being messy for? And if I want to put something on my body, it's gonna look nice.
And in one of the videos, she's talking about how initially she was going to bring her pregnant friend on the show and give her an absolutely terrible tattoo. And the producers had to be like, yeah, no, that's not going to fly. We can't do that. But I'll leave links to 1 or 2 of those videos in the description if y'all want to check it out. And last but definitely not least, I want to show y'all what is, in my opinion, the worst tattoo that I saw while watching this show.
I wanted to come here for payback.
What's your intention with this tattoo?
I just want to teach her a lesson. That's it.
I'm giving Brandon this tattoo because I want revenge.
So why you would ever go on this show in the first place, I do not know. But why you would go on this show with an ex that doesn't like you is truly unexplainable. And I know that I keep repeating myself and saying that, but it boggles the mind that people agree to come on this show, air out all their dirty laundry, and get this shit put on them. Like, if best friends are putting shitty rolls of toilet paper on each other, what do you think that your vengeful ex has in store for you?
You see the lesson?
What the? You got me up.
Are you serious?
Read it, know the difference.
Okay, so this one is pretty bad, and Brandon is obviously an asshole. Like, I feel like you can tell that these two genuinely do not like each other. And it could just all be for TV, and I could be a total idiot, but I feel like if they didn't hate each other before, they damn sure do now. So finally, let's see what Brandon got put on him.
I'm feeling kind of mad because I know it's gonna be some up. You put sperm donor on my stomach. With the sperm coming out?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know what it is about this tattoo, but it, like, genuinely shakes me to my core. I hate it so much, and it takes up half of his stomach.
That's stupid as hell, though. Sperm donor? How the f am I gonna get this off?
Ooh, Brandon. Hate to break it to you, buddy. That's not coming off. That's a tattoo.
I'll go back out there, but it's only for my daughter.
Dude, put that fucking thing away. I would not want this tattoo exposed to the world any longer than it needed to be.
I hate my tattoo, and I'm sure he hates his, but I'm glad this is something that we could just move past and just co-parent.
And I feel the same way.
I mean, if that's what it took coming on this show for them to actually co-parent and raise their child together, that's a positive. Okay, as dumb as it is, if that's what ends up happening, that is ultimately a good thing. Well, never mind. So in the end, are all of these tattoos really that bad? Yes, they absolutely are. I think what this shows more than anything is the lengths that people will go to get their 15 seconds in the limelight. I mean, they will air out their dirty laundry and permanently alter their body just for a taste of it. But all in all, I would definitely recommend, if you haven't seen the show before, watch it. It's a train wreck. I absolutely love it. Definitely check it out. But that's all that I have for y'all today. As always, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for sticking around. And seeing all of the positive comments on my first 4 videos, it really means the world. Thank you all so much. So if you enjoyed it, please like the video. And if you want to see a new video from me each and every week, go ahead and subscribe. I'm just getting started on this whole YouTube journey, so it would be awesome if you guys came along with me for it. But thanks again, guys, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace.